Hey, today I'm going to try and repair a gasket behind the rear catalytic converter and the rear pipe of the exhaust. There's a gasket that sits right in here that is completely rusted out. I'm going to start the car so you guys can get a feel for what it sounds like. First thing I got to do though is cut off the catalytic converter heat shield. Here you can actually see the problem I'm having. Right here we have the exhaust rear pipe, sometimes called the center pipe, and this is the rear catalytic converter. My car's got two of them, a front and a rear catalytic converter. So the center pipe here, or the rear exhaust pipe, is connected to the rear catalytic converter by these spring bolts. So there's a flange here on the rear pipe, as well as a flange that was right here on the catalytic converter. However, you can see it's completely rusted out. I'll try and zoom in on that. So see the spring bolts? The flange on the rear pipe right here is still good. However, the flange here that was welded onto the catalytic converter is completely rusted out. And here you can see the remnants of the old gasket in there. So what I'm going to have to do is remove these spring bolts, remove whatever excess metal I can from this rear catalytic converter, put a split flange around this part, and then bolt in a new put in a new gasket, and then bolt on a new spring bolt kit. So I'm going to use the angle grinder to cut those bolts off, and then I'm going to clean it up and try and put it back together again. So as you can see, I finally cut through the other spring bolt. Here it is. Here's the old flange from the catalytic converter that's rusted onto it. The Dremel worked pretty well for that. I think I made it harder on myself. I started and stopped about 3 different times because the spring kind of gave me some trouble. So I hope you can see this. This is the flange. This is what I'm referring to with the flange. It's got 2 bolt holes right here, and it's connected to the center pipe, which is now just hanging on the rubber pipe holders. You can see this is the old flange right here. It's all degraded. It's hardly even there. This is the, flange. I meant to say gasket. This is the old donut gasket right here, and you can see it's just all full of crud and degraded. So what I'm going to do right now is clean up this joint with my Dremel wire brush, try and get all this loose debris off and whatnot. Then I'm going to try and slip the gasket on here. I hope I don't have to drop the center pipe. I've never done that before. Hell, I've never done this before either, though. Hey, I'm back. I'm gonna try. I just got done trying to clean out the inside of that. It's still pretty messed up, but we're gonna try it again. What I did was I got some washers to fit around the inside of this so that I can get the bolt tighter to try and seal that gasket. So put the gasket back on again without chewing it up too much. Hopefully it's pretty chewed up. How did I do that? There it goes. Okay. Okay, this should work. It's famous last words. As you can hear, there's still an exhaust leak. Snap or anything. Do a couple more turns for good measure. Try and get them evened up here. Yeah, okay. I think we're in business. All right. That's sort of how you replace a catback donut gasket on a Subaru or any other car.